Continues to do the same kind of damage through the final 2 quarters.
Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Isaiah Thomas out there with Dragic. And it's Green in the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. We're going to the round ball and the hardwood. So he went to basketball, and I have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by mom on that, too.
And back to Dragic. He said, Steve, that the soccer background may have helped his footwork.
I think that's true in almost every case, Kevin. When you see a former soccer player on the basketball floor, it's not just the footwork, but it's the vision, it's the anticipation. I think the game really translates. You saw it with Steve Nash and Tony Kukoc. You see it with Dragic now.
Green with a screen on Lynn. Now the pass to Dragic. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, the Phoenix Suns, really one of the surprise teams last season. Expected to vie for the worst record in the league. They were a playoff contender in the brutal Western Conference.
Yeah, quite remarkable the job Jeff Hornacek did, and you have to give a lot of credit to not only Hornacek, but also to some player acquisitions they made to move that team right on the verge of being a playoff team in the West.
Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Thomas. Hill is Green on Bledsoe. Lynn dishes to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And for Coach Hornacek of the Suns, he oversaw a drastic improvement at both ends of the floor, from a team that had been the 2nd worst offense in the league and the 8th worst defense 2 seasons ago. They were around the top 10 in both categories last year.
For the Suns last season, they exceeded their Vegas over-under for wins with 50 games to go. Wow. A lot of people figured they'd tank for a pick. Instead, I think they shocked the league.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Henry comes in for Wesley Johnson. Clarkson, he's checked in for Kobe. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. And Bledsoe, here we go. They kick it out to Green. Bledsoe passes to Plumlee. And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. And Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. But, you know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
And he gets it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the 2nd half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Boozer is Green on Bledsoe. Price gets to Boozer. Off the pick. And rattles out the dunk. So the layup might have been a better shot for him. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these 2 teams locked in such a close game.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Price hits them both.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. Well, that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Dragic is checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Clarkson passes to Boozer. And again, no good by the Lakers. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on the team and on the league the way Kobe has as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
He kicks to Kobe. Green with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Bryant dishes to Henry. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Henry's got 6 in the quarter.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
The Suns leading. Taking a look at the Lakers. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Green kicks to Plumlee. Back to Green.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Kicks it to Johnson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Bledsoe. Blocked. From deep. Here's Plumlee. Bledsoe left side. Morris dishes to Bledsoe. Kobe with the steal. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. The feed to Green. Lee Bass was put in just the right spot. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Alex Len's checked in for Phoenix. Marcus Morris comes in for Morris. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Bledsoe against Lynn. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Off target from outside. The Lakers trail. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, in the first half, he was flawless when it came to handling the ball, but that has not been the case here since halftime.
Green with a screen for Dragic. Into Green. From downtown. The shot will not go. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Bryant kicks to Boozer. Outside, Kobe. To take the lead. And it's good on the way out. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Plumlee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Thomas comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Thomas against Land. Thomas passes to Plumlee. Back to Thomas. He dishes it to Plumlee. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Dragic from outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Thomas against Land. Outside Bryant. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Boozer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight move comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Plumlee with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Now the Lakers on the break. Bryant's running. The kick out to Hill. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
Well, I agree. You've got to know better than that.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
But they recover it. He feeds it to Johnson. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
There's a good screen. Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. There's Thomas with the 3. The 3 won't fall. Outside Bryant. Wide open look. It's good! Timeout call, the Suns. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
What, just a brain cramp, guys? I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg